Thank you for jumping into another bookvertisement. It's been a little over a year since I've been able to put one of these together, but sometimes you read a book that just clicks with you. Sometimes you read a book that, for how big it is, adds a lot of value, and that's what Cadence was for me. So this is written by Pete Williams. It has a bunch of awards, both from a business perspective and also because it is just this thick, something that we all should be able to get through pretty quick. So with that in mind, let's move through this bookvertisement pretty quickly and figure out if this is something you can benefit from, or you should check out another book that's helping people get where they're going. With this, what to expect is it's a business parable, so in line with The Alchemist or the E-Myth, where the story isn't real, but it helps to put these strategies into a real-life story. It's a very, very quick read, and it is just packed with actionable items, so let's get into some of the things that I took away from it. The reason that we do these bookvertisements is to help people get where they're going. That's my biggest goal in life, is helping others connect the dots. Reading's helped me to do that, so hopefully reading might be a platform to help you get where you're going. This book talked about a few different things. This one kind of knocked my socks off to start with. You hear entrepreneurs talk about, I'm working so hard, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Is it working? Figure out what's working, do more of that. And just working harder doesn't always mean having a better outcome. So understanding the effort we're putting in and how it affects our business, training our team to be able to do what we do when we're not there, that can be the difference between a lifestyle business and living in hell. Market to your low-hanging fruit. So in starting these things, let's not shoot for the moon. Let's look for people who already are looking for our service and try and make it easy on ourselves. And this is something I feel Elevated Insurance has just knocked it out of the park in. And obviously, being a top 5 Google reviewed independent broker, we're getting that feedback. But being able to say, hey, look, here's all the things to consider. Here's what we bring to the table in addition to just, in my world, providing a policy. And this is the value that clients see from us. So the big takeaways here, this core message is all around this idea of 7 levers, that there's 7 main components that any business owner can look at and tweak to earn different outcomes. So when we're looking at those things, we're talking about suspects, so people who know about your business but maybe aren't necessarily even in the sales cycle yet. Prospects, who people are interested, but that's as far as they are. So in my world, that's someone filling out a quote for homeowners insurance, life insurance. They have a business and they don't have any idea if it's set up correctly. Those people in my world are prospects. Once they say, yeah, Elevated does it better than anyone else, that's when we have a conversion. So now we have a new client, keeping track of how many prospects turn into those conversions, and then average item per price. So there's a lot of businesses that can just increase the price of their product. There's also businesses that can add more services to ask for a higher price tag on it. So looking at your business model to figure out what are the ways to increase average item price and also items per sale. In my world, life insurance is a great way to round that out. If you don't have enough coverage to cover your debt and you don't have a policy outside of work, let's talk and have you become a prospect of mine. Transaction per client. So are these people that are coming back? Are these people who are referring our business out? And lastly, margins. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It matters how much money you keep. So understanding what those numbers are. And the whole idea behind all this book is saying, with all these things, how can we just add 10% extra to each one of these areas? What's just a little thing we can do? And if we add 10% gains in each of these 7 categories, that is going to give us a total of a 50% increase in profit, which I think is helpful to anyone. So a couple takeaways that I wanted to share with you. For me, AdWords, I don't know a lot about AdWords yet, so that's something that hopefully will help me identify my low-hanging fruit of people who are ready to buy a house, people who just had a kid and now know they need to get life insurance, or someone whose agent retired, or they don't know who their agent is and they would like to have a broker who can shop for them and take care of them. That's where I'm starting with. Educate, we've always done a great job of that, but also maybe adding in things like, hey, we sell life insurance if you need life insurance. And oh yeah, always talk about that other thing that's helpful for your sales. The more life insurance clients we bring on Elevated Insurance, the stronger relationships we build, and lifetime relationships are what we're building there. So if you have any questions from my world, go to the website, grab a quote, give me a call, we can talk about it. Subscribe to this page, share it. Those are things that help to build my brand, and our brand is supporting our community. We always make a $10 quote every time we do any insurance quote, and these bookvertisements don't make us any money, but if we can help other people get where they're going, hopefully that'll help us too. Cheers.